We are at the beginning of a new wave of research. Our creative powers are being stretched. We're learning surprising things about how we sense the world around us.
Hey, good morning.
Exploring the mysteries of the spoken word.
Finished putting this stuff together. It's been a long while. Where's my mic? Oh, there's my mic. I should move this so I can see. These little bits that I 3D printed to modify the Desolation Marines so they don't look quite as creepy.
At the moment, there is certainly an increasing interest in electronic music, music that is produced by electronic oscillators.
Some prints are better than others. That's enough. Alright, that's for later though. I'm gonna finish the Dreadnought. Okay. Did I clean these? Yeah, spritzer was. Okay.
I feel like I have zero privacy. I am losing touch with reality. I start to question my sanity.
think it's a little off. There.
Let's roll this joint and go to the beach right now. We can just chill out. Let's go to the park and drop this sit with me. We can stare at the trees. Oh yeah, you can be my summer love. You can be my
A little tight.
Let's go to the bar and take some shots of whiskey and just get free. Let's go to the club and take these capsules of space. I don't want to fake my fun. You can be my summer love. You can be my summer love. You can be my summer love. You can be my summer love.
There we go. We've actually glued this.
There is no real me, only an entity, something illusory. And though I can hide my cold gaze, and you can shake my hand and feel flesh gripping yours, and maybe you can even sense our lifestyles are probably comparable, I simply am not there.
That's not good. No, fucker.
Got my eye on you. Girl, I need you in my life. Don't know what to do.
Where's your phone? His foot is spread across 3 different screws. What the heck? There. So weird.
My own feeling is that we will have almost no communication with super intelligent computers because the nature of what they're thinking about will be completely foreign to us.
We move through space and time. Another galaxy is deep within your mind. What is reality? Search within your heart. That's where you'll find me. Burning like the sun. Our worlds collide. Into the future, waiting for yesterday. It can't come sooner. Search within your heart. That's where you'll find me. Burning like the sun. Our worlds collide.
This is 53 now.
my God, it's full of stars.
Oh, hey, Alibi. What's up? So you prefer pointless? Just working on a dreadnought from the Agastus task force. And then I'm going to try to kick bash those Desolation Marines. That's the plan tonight. Until my wife wakes up. And cool. I kind of like Alibi. But I might swap for those. What do you have? Oh, sure. Turn it down on my thing too. Is that better? Cool. Were you up to anything tonight? Or just hanging out? Already got these. Okay. Legs. There we go.
Who will be the master and who will be the slaves in a future dominated by super intelligent machines?
Oh no. That's too bad. Are you going to be able to rest today or are you going to have to go to work? She take it easy. Yeah, well, it's always good to get this important stuff done first. I turn my music down a little bit more. There. That's better in my ears. Oh, that's good. Let's see. I'm not sure if I position this right here, but we shall see. What have you been working on, if I may ask? I think that's right. Well, yeah, I mean, exposure to the public is always the vector. Oh, Skaventide. Yeah, I don't play Age of Sigmar, but I actually picked up Skaventide just because the models were so nice. Like, I really like the Stormcast Eternals, and some of those, the Skaven bosses, character models were very cool. I haven't like painted them, but I put them together. Of course, I put together a lot more stuff than I paint. Let's see. Lord Veriton. Don't those Stormcast Eternals are pretty cool. Prosecutors, are those the winged ones? Oh, where does that go? Oh, it goes down here. Yeah, I didn't like them before. But these new guys. And who's that one dude? Jonas. Yeah, the wing one. That was pure luck, man. That was pure luck. And also, they're like the best looking figures. I'm half tempted to, like, you know, cannibalize them and make blood angels out of their backpacks. Because since they took the wings away from the sanguinary guard. I was thinking about doing that. Okay. But they are really nice figures. Let's see there. Reclusians. Reclusians are the ones who, what's their lore is they have to be reminded of who they are. They've died enough or such. Like, I've been exposed to a handful, or not a handful, what would you call it? Just a smidge of lore. But they've got, like, the guy with the book who hangs out with them, I think. Stay. Is that right? Yeah, that's the right side. Cool. I'm still, like, I don't have the general lore of Age of Sigmar, though. The ones in the brown clothes. Okay, cool. Like, I know that Age of Sigmar came about, you know, because of the end of the old world and all. But I get that it's, like, higher fantasy. Actually, I should not be gluing that first. That is, everybody has different realms. And they go through portals to other realms, that sort of thing. This is not, I'm not finding the... There. It seems like Age of Sigmar is like higher fantasy than Old World. This is not looking right. Maybe I just put that on there. Yeah, I had a discussion with an acquaintance of mine about it, and like how Old World is, you know, grounded in like semi-fantasy reality, while it's harder for me to attach to like fighting over souls, you know. There, I think this will work. Although with only one contact point, I think I may have to use super glue just to do it a little bit sturdier in one try. Oh yeah? Is that like their equivalent of oh, what is it called? Hatchet's Combat Patrol? That's cool. Was that worth it? Was it so I've got the Combat Patrol coming right now. I need to put this on the paper towel before I spritz it. Because I got the Combat Patrol and I'm like on issue 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. Yeah. Alright. Stick in the body. Yeah, over here we get them in chunks of 4. Except for the first issue 1 and 2, but then that came with a bunch of extra free stuff. Oh yeah? Yeah. Well, that's good. It's a good gateway. So this dreadnought is supposed to be, it's going to be a, what you call it, Death Company dread. So I figure I've got a little bit more freedom with this pose. It can be a little bit more crazy. That's not too great. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to trim off his guiding thing so I can turn him a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah, I should probably do super glue with this since I don't have the peg for support. Oh, we got a spammer. 1 second. Okay. There we go. Oh, this guy, I did not glue that properly. Oh, that should be good. Imperium. Yeah, I wasn't back in the hobby back then at that point. Like, I was in the hobby like back in the 90s. And then my nephew recently, he got, well, not recently, like last year, he got me back into the hobby. And so I picked up Leviathan. Yeah. Yeah, Leviathan was the first thing I got into. Which, that was a deal of figures, really. I think I'm going to try to have this guy like with his arms up in the air being angry Death Company guy. Oh man, these arms are elaborate. Well, good time to pick it up. So, do you know anything about the Space Marine Dreadnoughts? Like, would it be better to put the claws on this guy or the fists with the bolters? Like, I usually lean towards the fists with the bolters because of, you know, more firepower is always good. I don't know enough about how they fare on the tabletop. Well, I've got this is Brutalis, and he's got two options, and one is claws but no bolters, and one is fists but bolters. And from what I can tell, the little like blurb of stats in the back. Where is it? Oh, where are they? I don't see any stats now. Oh. There. So stats in the back are he can do a sweep attack with the claws, but no bolter shots. Well, I've only played the game, well, twice with my nephew and like 3 times the local game store, but those are always like, you know, not quite with my own army, like helping out people and stuff, or them letting me play, basically. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm thinking gun and claws just because I like the flexibility to be able to have semi-decent shooting. And I think they can still shoot their guns in melee. That big guns never tire rule, I think. Let's see. 70. They really do a bad job of like spreading the pieces all over the different sprues. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put this on that guy. He was going to have an open hip. There. Okay. All right. Back to the arms. And when I put these guys together and they say don't glue this part, don't glue that part, I always end up gluing it anyways. Just because I don't like plastic flopping around. It makes me feel like it makes me realize how little plastic go into these things and how cheap they are, really, or they should be. Okay, 74 and 75. Yeah, I just like, I don't like it. Like the Lehman Russ or the Rogel Dorn. Like, I don't like the little plastic scraping with the turrets. Yeah, exactly. It makes it seem much less significant. Yeah. And I'm like, nope, gluing that sucker down. At least that way I can pretend that they are heftier. Like, I don't care about posability. Although, to be fair, the couple times I've played, I have wanted to sort of like turn the turret a little bit. But yeah. No. Alright. And 68, 69, 76. Not there. Oh, here it is. Although, to be fair, like, I encountered, what was it? On the Land Raider, there was a thing that was meant to rotate, I think. And it just made it easier if you didn't glue it down first. But I glued it down after. $76. Did I already cut it? No, I didn't cut it out. I cannot. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's just a little disc. Okay, that's one arm. Now I gotta clean it. I've been trying to like teach my nephew somewhat how to do this stuff. And so much of it is just getting facility with the tools and all. And I've been like pondering different ways to try to like help him get used to it. And I was like, okay, well, here, I gave him a bunch of plastic pieces that I'd snipped off the sprue. And I said, here, just take this X-Acto knife. Be careful not to stab yourself. And just clean the sprues, like, you know, get all the extra gunk off of it or the mold lines. He got bored super quick with that. And I'm like, yeah, it's not exciting, but you kind of need to do that because, you know, you gotta clean up the sprues and the pieces, you know. And he asked me, you know, if there's something else he could do. And so I set him up with a bunch of train pieces I printed out and some gray paint and a dry brush. And I said, okay, dry brush all of these. He did not like that either. So he loves Warhammer though. But it really is a hobby that takes patience. Which I think is in shorter supply these days. But I'm probably just getting old. Nah. Okay, don't want to shave that off because that is actual part of the model. I like this song. It's an interesting remix. Or not remix. Cover. I kind of wanted to just paint something tonight, but these guys have been sitting on my desk for a couple of weeks now. I feel like I need to get them out of here. I'll be happy once I get them up on the shelf. There. One arm. Let's get that together. Do not glue. I will glue if I want to. Let's see. Excuse me. Still waking up. It's super early. I wonder what. I think it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Oh, hey, Vanzig. Oh, I'm in the East Coast of America. It's 4:30 a.m. Yeah, the canyon on the back, it's a little rough. But I love stubbers, you know. So any chance to put a stubber on something, I love it. But hey, Vanzig, I haven't been around for a bit because we're moving. So we've been like looking at houses and getting stuff ready. So it's been a lot of hectic time spent. There. But I'm used to waking up fairly early or going to sleep fairly late. Yeah. I mean, it looks like it's supposed to feed up through there, so it's like behind the coffin guy's head. But I like to imagine that it's when it's firing, it kind of is pleasing to him, you know? Okay. So this one's just ready. There. Okay, there's one arm done. Let's get the other ones. Yeah, well, I mean, like, the vision slit is right there. So he's got to be like, and the ammo feed is right slightly behind him, I'd say, like behind his head. So I like to imagine that it's a blissful feeling of like, you know, just a steady, like repeated, you know, rat-a-tat-tat-tat, or a daka-daka. But Alibi has been kind enough to be hanging out with me tonight. And they're working on Age of Sigmar stuff. We were talking about Age of Sigmar a little bit ago. But yeah, we're looking at houses and things. We had a really nice one that we're looking at, but it got bought before we could get all of our ducks in a row. Because we weren't like, you know, we're like, oh, we've been talking about moving for a while. Oh, yeah. Pointless. But we've been like talking for a long time about moving. And seeing this house, we finally got motivated. Well, is he supposed to feel like he's still a trooper shooting his right and left arm guns? Yeah, you got. We got to think maybe. I mean, so much of their stuff has to be instinctive. But they are kept in that sort of dream state. I mean, because you really got to think about this guy. Well, he's got bolters, multi-meltas, stubbers. It must really just go for he wants something to die, and so it lashes out. At least that's my thought. probably overthink this stuff. Hmm. Yeah, that could be it. You know, that might be it for most of it, really. A machine spirit. Where is... There we go. Oh, so I broke down... Oh, let's see. Seriously? Wow, Vanzig, you should... have you dropped him a line? Talk to him about it? You could go to the Etsy and ask for some arbitration. Because that's a good chunk of time. That one seller is pretty slow on getting their 3D printed things out. Or is it still in customs? Yeah, I talked to Etsy then. I mean, she wasn't that bad when I was doing it, but that was like 6 months ago. Yeah. I pay with usually with American Express for just that reason, because they have a very liberal chargeback policy. Although depending on the order of events, you sometimes can't give reviews if you kill it first. Although it'll ask for reviews if it reaches a certain amount of time. Yeah. Yeah. Then you gotta wait. That sucks. Yeah, Amex is a lot like that. Amex is a lot like that because you have to pay your balance every month, but you can charge back for almost anything. You can just say, I want this charge back, and they will. So that's why a lot of vendors also don't accept Amex. Alright, I think that's the other arm. But yeah, having to deal with stuff like that is kind of why I've sort of gone back to just using one vendor on Etsy. Just one vendor that I trust. Because reviews are really inflated on Etsy, I find. Like, everybody gives 5-star reviews. It seems, at least to me. So it's hard to tell who has a problem and who doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, and it encourages you to do like mass reviews all in one go. You have to do it for every single item. You can't do it for a transaction. Well, like Alibi, if you look on Amazon, like I had one like bad experience on Amazon where like I've told Vanzig this story like twice, where I ordered a combat patrol and they advertised an older combat patrol with the cool, it was like the Marine one with the eliminators and stuff. But then they sent the modern one instead, And I was like, what the? And so I checked their profile, and they had a ton of negative reviews, but Amazon had crossed them out so they weren't counted in their total. So if you just looked at their total, you saw, oh, look, 4.8 star rating. But you look through and they have like tons and tons of 1-star reviews that Amazon cancels and says, Amazon was responsible for this error when it's really not. They like send out the wrong stuff or bad stuff. So it's kind of annoying. And there's a lot of independent sellers like that on Amazon. Yeah, fulfilled by Amazon. Well, I think the point of responsibility changes when Amazon accepts an item as an item. Yeah, they should never be hidden. They try to mitigate it, but like Amazon, it basically says, here, this is this item. And they present the profile and the item to a representative of Amazon. Then Amazon verifies and says, yes, this is the item. And so it becomes their responsibility at the time. But a lot of the Amazon people don't know that this is an older version of a thing or a newer version of a thing. It's still got the same name, same price, that sort of thing. So I could see like how the Amazon rep wouldn't know, but still, it's annoying. Yeah. I've never sold anything online except ages ago. I sold some like stuff from my house when I was moving on eBay. And so I had like a good rating for like 20 transactions, and that was it. And I never touched the account again. Well, you just got to be more mindful. You got to go now when I'm looking at Warhammer stuff, and if it has anything like kind of iffy about delivery, then I go and check the seller who I'm buying it from. If it's on 1 day or 2 day delivery, then it's usually that's usually safer. Well, I mean, back then for me, that was straight out of college, so I needed the money. So I mean, this is a long time ago. And it was, game stuff. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, Amazon is big about if we have to pay attention to you, then they don't want to. They don't want to, and so they ban you. Well, I think they're quickly becoming a almost a utility in some ways. Like they're doing the job of the United States Postal Service better than the United States Postal Service does. But I'm a big fan of the free market. Oh, that sucks, man. Yeah, it's like what's the point where you stop using Amazon or start a new account? Because you lose all of your media if you bought media. And Alibi, that reminded me of I had a guy actually come door to door knocking on my door, and I looked up his company, and they actually had like a Yelp reviews for his company. And so many of them had mitigated reviews. Let's see. Yeah, they would. Well, can you transfer a Kindle? I don't think you can transfer media. So you could transfer the Kindle as like, oh, gave it to this other person or whatever. But you can't transfer the books or movies or anything like that. Yeah. I mean, I have to admit, I feel somewhat beholden to Amazon because they have like a fair chunk of movies and stuff that I've got there. But they've always I've not had many dealings with them customer service wise. Oh, music. Yes, I am still watching. I was looking. There's a YouTube video where you can jailbreak your Kindle and your Fire tablet if you want to. But the connection to Amazon is good for the media. But I was looking at that video. This guy's taking longer than I thought he would. I thought it was almost at the end, but his arms are really elaborate. Which I suppose they should be. Oh, Vanzig, did I tell you I finished printing out the Warlord Titan? I haven't put it together yet, but I finally got all the pieces printed out. Just in plastic. And I'm now like printing options, like looking at different heads and things. That's going to be an undertaking. I feel like if I start working on the Warlord, I'm going to generate like no content or whatever for, like, you know, I sometimes throw up like little 1-minute videos. Yeah, Warlord Titan. I was printing it with the bamboo, and it finally finished. And it came out pretty well. It came out very well. I would go get pieces of it and show you, but it's upstairs, and my wife is asleep still. But yeah, it's gonna. Well, it's like, okay, I have my game table, and I have all the parts spread out, and it takes up the entire thing. Oh, it wasn't. It's not resin. It's plastic, and it's actually, it looks really nice. It's a PLA, but it takes up almost the entire table with all the parts laid out, all the armor pieces. Although I have also I've got about 8 different weapons for it, so that's a fair amount too. Okay, let's get this together. These two. Yeah, Alibi, I was talking before. I recently got a 3D printer, well, like a month ago. And I'm impressed that like it was $200 and it's paid for itself just so quickly, so easily. Like, you can't really print, you know, figures, but vehicles it does well with the 0.2 nozzle. It's very nice. Okay. It's got to be like this. I think I've got the reversed, yeah. I think. Yeah, that's reversed. I mean, the Warhound came out very well. I still haven't done anything with that. I'm starting like last thing I painted was some Blood Angels because I'm starting that army, but so many projects. But it's nice to have options. You gotta be careful, Alibi. You gotta be careful for that, because they will. Well, I'm getting those Crimson Lord finishers for the Blood Angels I'm starting. Those look nice. But yeah, the gluing the extra bits onto the Dreadnought, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to test it and see how they look. I'm not entirely sold on them. Right. Take these. You should. I mean, hopefully you have success with that. Oh, you know what? I think I messed this up. I messed this up. Maybe? Yeah. Or can I rotate it? Nope. Well, I can. I just gotta put it back. Because the guns go on the outside, I have that on the inside. This is going to be a little iffy. Yep, I kind of screwed this up a little bit. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll have to be underslung, which that would look cool. And I'm going to glue this down. Because even though I just made a mistake, I don't like that it's so easy to break open. There. I'll just use the excuse that he's crazy, and so he's going to be going all over the place. All right, where was I now? Okay, did that. Oh, I think I missed a couple pieces. Oh no, that's right. Okay. And this. Oh. Wait, can I take this apart? Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we really don't own our media anymore. That's kind of crazy. Very charitable of them. What are we going to do? I mean, all of our media. Well, now that I think about it, I don't know if Amazon really has that much stuff. Well, like all my Avengers and Marvel stuff that I've watched, they're on Amazon. And a bunch of Star Wars and Star Trek stuff, I think. No. Man, there's lots of little pieces to the bolters. Yeah, I should not make a modeling choice just because I'm lazy. I want the bolters. I should get the bolters. '96, '97, '98, '99, 100, 101. Okay, 96 through 101. Oh, did you pick up the Oblivion remake? I picked it up, but I haven't spent any time on it. But it looks nice. Like I just made character generation and met Picard. See now, Alibi, I have to think, is that cold or hot? No, that's cold, isn't it? No? I don't know. Because we use Fahrenheit and all that. Just super cool. Is it? Man, it is pretty hot here too. But, it is spring. Getting close to summer. Yeah. I mean, I know, yeah, 64.4 at this time of the day. 96, 97. Yeah. It's nice to have the windows open all night, Yeah, it seems a little bit hotter. '98. I'm missing 98. So I got this, 98. That's the one I'm missing. And of course, they're not going to put it on the sprue, huh? There it is. Yeah. We're pretty bitter here, too. But in England media, it seems a little bit more bitter in the media. Okay. Getting to 89. Okay, 102, 103, 104, 104. So this is 102. Let's see, 103. I saw some signs and stuff about people complaining about people not getting their TV license. It's like they try to guilt trip you about it. I would be pretty annoyed. Like if people steal cable here in America, nobody cares. Nobody gives them grief about it. I mean, I'm sure the cable company cares, but it's not a social thing. Like the general attitude is, oh, you're able to steal cable, good for you. Okay. So that is one completion for hand. And then the other one is this. But I think in America, cable companies are universally hated. Oh, I should get these shoulder pads off too. Like I have to use Comcast, and they are scum. They're actually very insulting to my wife once, and yet we still use them because we have to use them. Like for our livelihood, we have to use them, which is unfortunate. Yeah, they have commercials even for the stuff that's like on Prime. You have to watch 1 or 2 minutes. Man, we are just some grumpy old guys. Yeah, well, even here, I'm in a fairly prominent area in New England, and we only have one option. It's like that, or if we wanted to go satellite, we could go satellite, but the latency for that is somewhat bad. Which isn't a huge big deal, but it can be for FaceTime, Skype, that sort of thing. Which is the main thing we use it for. Yeah, no, we only have one here, and it's in near Boston. Comcast is it. Well, no, you could go Verizon. We could go Verizon, but they have a much worse network, so... It's all the infrastructure, and it's all because our telcos were split way back when. It's, in our anti-monopoly, which weirdly enough has allowed like local monopolies. Yeah, that's true. That's one of the big things that failed last administration. And nobody's held accountable. They didn't build a single thing. Ah, well. We shouldn't get into politics. Although that was... well, no, just that was a Biden era thing. That was from the very beginning. Their desire to build the infrastructure. And they did nothing. They pocketed the $57 billion, which is unfortunate. Is this the one I need? I think this is the one I need. Yes, 77. Oh, I mean, really. Everywhere these days. Yeah. Am I somehow missing these? Where do these pads go? That's it. No, I guess they're for a different version. I hate when I have pieces that I know, like I have no idea where they go. Yeah. It's hard to know. I'm going to try to find these pieces now. So it's 51 and 60. And I don't actually see them being used. Aha, no, there, I found them. There we go. I am smart. They go on the legs. I totally missed them. 51, 60, and 30. I skipped a spot. Good morning, honey. My wife's awake now.
I need you for 1 minute. I'm so sorry.
Hold on for 1 second. What? Oh, okay.
Just for 1 minute. Just for 1 minute.
I'll be right back, guys. My wife needs a hand. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Oh no, you guys are gotten into politics. Let me see if I can catch up. Yeah. That's sort of what we've been dealing with here lately. Oh, I should not get into it. Yeah. Just since we've been looking at moving and getting another house, we're having to see a lot of that stuff, and it's infuriating. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get the Desolation Marines? Obliteration Marines? I can never remember their name. No, I don't think I'm going to get them done. I want to get this guy done, I think, and then wrap it up. Because got to go be productive soon. Hey Vanzig, did I show you the oh, let's see. Yeah. Seems times are rough for everybody now. I hope they'll get better though. I'm gonna go get those Space Wolves too. Did I show you the first Blood Angels I did? I did one squad of Blood Angels since I'm starting them, and I just wanted to get a feel for how I was going to paint them. And I did a different technique than I've used before. I primed them in lead belcher, or it's not lead belcher, I think it's gunmetal because it's army painter. And then you hit the gunmetal with like a diluted black contrast paint, and then you dry brush like a brighter silver over top of it, and you treat it like a metallic slap chop. It's pretty nice. Space Wolves look great. What was the thing that the Thousand Suns got? They got that like Egyptian robot. I have a good chunk of Space Wolves that I've never painted. Although I put like a bunch of the modification bits on them. "4,000 Suns." That did not strike me as, very interesting. Like, it did not stand out to me. Yeah. I like painting Necrons. They're very nice and easy. Here, let me go get the Blood Angel that I worked on. Blood Angel. Here, these are the some Blood Angel Infernus Marines that I painted. And I didn't realize it, but apparently their heraldry, you don't put squad markings on their knees, but I put a squad marking on their knee. Or you put a different kind of squad mark, you don't put a number on there. And it kind of made their emblems shinier, but otherwise I think it turned out okay for them. But I may try a few other methods or techniques. But so far that looks fun. Black Templars are nice. They have a fairly complex heraldry if you're going to stick to the chapter approved stuff. Like their squad markings and things and company markings. But you also have some leeway because they go for decoration. Oh, what do you hate about painting it? Dark red is easy. The brighter red is less so. Like I've got Fuegan that I'm getting ready to paint, and I'm not sure how bright of a red or what I'm going to do with him. Like part of me wants to do a progression, like a flame progression of starting at the bottom with red and then going up through orange to yellow to his head. Oh, you don't like green? What's wrong with green? Like my Space Marine chapter is, the main one is Raptors, and so I'm used to green. Yeah. Red, you can't do pink. I just use the Army Painter Triad. Oh, black you can do, did you see that trick with, there's some YouTube guy, where you do, what is it, Thunderhawk blue, and then Fenrisian gray over top of black to highlight it, and then you put a black wash, contrast paint over it to bring the black back down, but you keep the highlights. It was really nice. I don't do blending very well. Blending and edge highlight are harder for me. I've watched videos and I just haven't gotten the knack for it. Yeah, it's true. I just want to get this dreadnought done. And hopefully in a cool pose. Well, red, you know, there are good tricks, but for a straight up red, then yeah, I'd go. I mean, the purest red is like just pure edge highlighting. Not much shading. For like a Vanta black sort of thing, if that's what you're aiming for. Yeah. I don't know, I was looking at different ways to paint gold. There's like a lot of schools of thought about it. Like there's the one, you know, you do a black base and then you dry brush gold. There's the one where you paint brown and then you go over it with gold, and then you do the like a brown wash. And there's non-metallic approach to it with all the yellows, the progression of that, which is crazy. Non-metallic metallics That's so challenging, looks like to me. I haven't tried it. But it looks like a lot of effort for a sort of like a comic book look to it, I'd say. Did I get this? Where? I think I'm missing a piece. Yeah, I've left one on the sprue. Hey PS5, how's it going? Oh, good. You should take a shower, Alibi. That always helps me when I've got a cold. Well, what are you going to do, Vanzig? Are you going to go the black route? Because I've got to paint, what's his face? Dante and the Sanguinor. So I've been thinking about painting gold for a bit. And I think I'm probably going to go the black primer and then the gold dry brush and then the washes and whatnot. And see how that turns out. I'm doing all right. I'm going to try to finish this dreadnought, and then I have to go and face the day. Good. You should do that, Alibi. Get your lungs cleared, your sinuses cleared. But I'm just working on this Brutalis dreadnought for the Agastus box set. I was hoping to get through the Marines, the Desolation Marines, but I didn't get to them tonight. I've been chatting up a storm. Yeah. Have you seen Duncan Rhodes has a really good video about doing faces and flesh and stuff. That's the method I use for the most part. Like for the rank and file guys. I just do the 2 different color washes on the flesh tone. And I avoid doing eyes. Because I am lazy. I think my greatest strength at painting is staying in the lines, so I can handle like coloring books really well. I do just the basic, like the basic faces of flesh color, and then 2 different washes, like for one wash for around the eyes, one wash for the face, and then dry brush the flesh tone over top again to bring it back. But it's harder, like, because yeah. Oh, that's probably smart. Yeah, I use like a reddish sort of sepia. I use flesh. There's like a flesh one, and then there's sepia, and I use like the slightly darker for the eyes, so it's not quite null oil, but it's a darker shade. But my I've been losing like my eyesight in one eye, and I have to go into Boston to get it looked at. So it's been harder for me to do like the really close in detail stuff, which is why I've got like 3 magnifying glasses here. But hopefully I'll be able to get back to it. But I don't know, I woke up today feeling a lot better and my eyesight being a lot better, so I don't know, hopefully it's a temporary thing. Which is why I'm streaming. Because I finally felt like up to doing it. But also, time's been spare with looking at houses and things. Or sparse, I should say. I think I've got like, they said I had a cataract in it about 6 months ago, but it's gotten worse at a degree faster than it should have. And so like, my left eye is perfect, but my right eye, I see like 6 versions of things, and it's all very blurry. So when I'm looking at something close up, and that eye seems to like take over a little bit, it's harder for me to see. So I use magnifying glass. I've got another magnifying glass, and sometimes I use the other goggles. And I've been looking at, they have, yeah. Yeah, I hope it doesn't come to that. But yeah. But then again, eye patches are cool. Well, no, I'm going like as soon as we learned about it, I'm going into Boston. We have very good insurance, so which is fortunate. But eye patches are cool. And I just needed like a tricorn hat too. Exactly. But I don't know, today it's a lot better. So, I mean, I feel like, oh yeah, I could do stuff and put stuff together and paint stuff. So we'll see. I hope it persists. Oh, that's too bad, man. VR is a lot of fun, Vanzig. I'm sorry. And thank you, Alibi. There's so many little parts for these arms, for the claw assembly. Oh, that's too bad, man. We got a yeah. Well, we got an HTC Vive, but it takes a lot of room, and so we couldn't like maintain an area for it when we got the dog, because the dog needed an area for her to play, and so like we put it away and not used it since. Oh, you know, when we move, maybe I'll set up a VR room. That might be fun. If I can do it still. I set it up for my nephews. Main thing is with mine, it has to hook up to the computer, so it's going to have to be connected. Okay, let's get these arms together. Oh, and I should get his crotch plate together too. Crotch plate. Oh, see. Be careful. It could be a solar flare. Yeah, crotch plate. And these go on his hips. No, that's the other ones. There we go. How do these go? Okay, so this goes like this. Interesting. Oops. Yeah, it's probably that Vanzig. Well, I've heard that there's an exercise where if you're supposed to look away, look at something distant, that helps your eyes. So maybe it's because I took a break from doing all this. that my eyes have gotten better. Who knows? Okay. I'll probably be gone by the time I get back, Alibi. I'm going to finish this up and then probably go and make breakfast. But it's nice talking to you. It's always nice to have people to talk to when I'm doing stuff like this. It's much better than just being here alone. All right. Okay, back to putting this together. Oh, okay, cool. Then I'll be here trying to finish up. No, I haven't printed them yet. Or I'm not printing the Crimson Lords ones. Those I'm actually buying because I don't have a resin printer. So the Scale Tales guys are printing them out for me. I don't... Well, I mean, the weapons should still work okay. I don't know if the shoulder pads will fit. But if you talk to like the Scale Tales guys, they'll he would resize, I imagine, if needs be. But yeah, I don't know if they will fit. He's usually pretty good about that sort of thing. I should put some more glue on this. There. Yeah, that's probably smart. Yeah. Well, there's very slight changes, like their squad markings, I think. Because like the recent Blood Angels, as somebody informed me after looking at my Blood Angels, the recent Blood Angels upped the number of squad markings that they have on their knees. Something else. Like the company insignias are different. But ain't nobody got time for that. That's still rough. I actually used for those Blood Angels I used Flesh Terrors Red. I did not use Blood Angels Red. Just because I kind of like it better. Yeah, that's probably wise. Oh, Vanzig, actually, do you want me? I can go up now since my wife's awake and grab a piece or two of the Warlord Titan if you want to see how it turned out in plastic. I'm missing a piece. Did I not chop it out? Yeah, I think I missed this piece. There. Hey, give me a second, I'll go get that Warlord Titan piece. I'll get like the head or a weapon. There was just one head in the STL that I got, but I downloaded an alternate pack which had like 8 more heads, but you have to resize them a little bit because they were for Adeptus Titanicus. But hold on, I'll be right back. I'll go get it. Sure, that'd be nice. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Alright, so here are the heads. And there is the default head. And then here's the other, like a knight head. This one had to resize that one. And there's the older head. And this is the Quake Cannon, which I haven't assembled yet. But, or not Quake Cannon, Volcano Cannon. Which, see the pieces. I don't know, this guy looks pretty cool. I still haven't cleaned this. You can see it's still got a little bit of supports. Well, there's have you seen the Station Forge, I think it's called? Where they do, they have a Titan that actually has like a cathedral on the back, which is very nice looking. But I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out like which head I'm going to use. I was going to I got to clean them up still, but then I was going to maybe paint one and see how it looks. Yeah, not God machines. Well, but then again, like, well, have you seen that 7 foot tall Emperor Titan one guy made? It's on YouTube. Anyways, I'm probably going to go with this one. I think for the final head. But I'm going to practice painting on one or two of these and see what color schemes and what technique works best. Yeah, oh yeah, very impractical. But, you know, I like to think of Warlord Titans as more of their middle of the ground, while Emperor Titans are the super heavies. And then, you know, Warhounds and Reavers, more scouty. Even though it's kind of silly to think of a Warhound as like a scout thing. Where was I? I was finishing these up. I gotta go. We share an office, and so my wife has a face-to-face meeting soon, and then I have one not too long after that. But I may not actually be able to finish this tonight. I'm getting there. Why is this not sticking? Am I facing it wrong? Nope. Just being finicky. It'll be soon. I mean, in 5 minutes. It was nice talking to you, Vanzig. You too, Alibi. Okay. Those are all together. And then we need to do the hands. I'll try to rush through it. Probably not the wisest thing. My music stopped. But no time. I kind of want to include it like that. Sort of go and roar. Yeah, that works. Ah. Let's see if I can do this in time. I got this all over the place. I think that's a little bit better. And how do the shoulder pads go? I might have to wait off on the fingers. Okay. Now I gotta go. It was nice talking to you guys. I will see you all later. You have a good day. And Alibi, if you're still there, take it easy and rest up. I'll see you.